Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video of Financial Impulse. So I got many requests to make a video on undervalued stocks which are fundamentally strong. So I finally decided to make a video. In today's video I am going to discuss three stocks which are fundamentally strong as well as undervalued at right now. Okay, and these stocks are mostly mid cap stocks, and the initials of these stocks are SMS. So what do they stand for? Let's find out one by one in this video. Just want to remind you that this is not a stock recommendation video. This is just an educational video to help you make better approach to our stock market investing, right? So with that said, let's get started. Okay, hi everyone, and so this is the screener page, and the first stock that we are going to discuss is that is Shakti Pumps. Okay, Shakti Pumps India. Here it is, and the key things that I would like to highlight is that you can know from the name that this company actually works on a variety of pumps. Okay, you can see variety of pumps, but the interesting thing is that you will say that this is a basic utility stuff, so why do you even consider this stock? Okay, so mainly we should consider stocks which have a bright future. So where is the bright future in this stock? It is here, the EV segment. Okay, you can see the company incorporated Shakti EV Mobility in December 2021, okay, to manufacture EV motors, charging stations, battery management system, electric control panels, smart electric control panels, and all these things. Okay, and you can see the clientele here. The company caters to customers across diverse industries including solar, agriculture, commercial, sewage, drainage, and industrial. Okay, so you can see it has a variety of clientele, so that makes this business very diversified, and it is one of the strengths of this company. Okay, and you can see in the customer mix, it has a majority of government projects. Okay, 69% in 2021 versus 31% in 2020. So that means this company government projects have increased a lot in the last 4 years, from 2020 to 2024, from 32% to 69%, and there are a lot of other details here. Okay, I'm not going to go through all of this because it will be long. We have to discuss three stocks, so I'll share this link in the description section. You can go through it and get one idea. So we'll look at the fundamental numbers. Okay, so the current price of this stock is 851, market cap 10,232 crore, reserves it has is 1000 crore, and debt is 168 crore. That's why debt to equity ratio is excellent at 0.14. 3 years average sales growth 28.77, average profit growth 84.69, average earning per share growth 79.47. These numbers are excellent, and interest coverage ratio stands at 13.56. This is also very good. Current ratio above 2, operating profit margin 23%, industry P is 52.91, and stock PE is 25, so almost half. Altman Z score is 12. So these numbers are looking fantastic to me. Okay, now let's see if this company is making profit in the last 3 years or not. Okay, so if we check the sales have increased from 968 crore to 1371 crore. Then in March 2025, 2516 crore, so almost doubled. And you can see operating profit 67 to 225. Here also you can see the increase in operating profit margin. Then 225 to 603. This one has also more than doubled. And here the operating profit margin has also gone up sharply from 7 to 16%. This is more than double, and here it has increased by almost 8%. So very good fundamentals we can see here. Okay, now if we check the promoter holdings and focus on the last 2 quarters, we can see the promoters have slightly increased their stake from 51 to 51.57 to 51.61. Slight increase, but definitely it's a positive sign. Okay, they believe that their company is going to do well in future, that's why they have increased the stake. Now FI is holding, here we can see straight 2% increase, 3.16 to 5.16, and India is holding, here there is a small drop but less than 1%, but you can see the other two are showing some good positive signs about this company. So overall I would say this stock is looking fundamentally very strong to me, and definitely a good prospect for futures who want to invest in stocks which are undervalued and also of high quality, okay, to get maximum returns. Now let's go to the chart. We are going to do a complete analysis, so definitely it is incomplete without chart. And you can see the stock gave a massive rally from May 2023 from 76 rupees, just 76 rupees to 1250 rupees. So almost 1500% rally, okay, in less than 2 years, that is 1.5 years. Okay, so that's a massive rally, and currently the stock is undergoing consolidation, you can say. So it's a very good time to keep this stock in your watch list and keep watching its activity. And if I go to the monthly time frame, we are not getting much info, so we'll stick to weekly time frame. So here I can draw one line here like this, and then we can see that this level is also acting as a support. This level currently at 827, it is acting as support 2 times, which was earlier acting as resistance here. Okay, so definitely it is giving us a good signal that the stock could bounce from here, but we are not going to just assume and enter into stocks. I would say you just keep watching. Once the stock starts showing some positive signs, okay, and it gives a breakout above this 1000 level, then you can consider entering. Okay, as of now just keep watching. And also what I feel is that it is going to give a breakout very soon. Okay, this is what I feel. And let's see the momentum indicators. The momentum indicators is getting squeezed up like the price action. You can see tight squeeze. So here also you have to wait for the momentum indicator, mainly the RSI, to go above 60 and the stock to break out above 1000. So these are the two indicators that you should focus on if you want to make an entry in Shakti pumps. Okay, so that was all about Shakti pumps, and now we are going to move towards the next stock in the list, and that the initials are M. What is that stock? That is Marksans Pharma. Okay, let's check Marksans Pharma. We are back to the screen. Okay, Marksans, M-A-R-K, Marksans Pharma. Okay, and you can and you know that this stock is not new in this channel. I have made multiple videos on this stock, and also I will share the official links, official website links in the description section. You can go through it. Okay, and as you know that this is a pharma sector stock, and I am not going much into this because I have already covered this in my previous videos. I will share those links as well, not a problem. You can go and watch them, because as you're going to invest in something, you definitely need to have some good knowledge. Do not be in a rush to get some tips and invest to make money. So don't do that. That's not a good approach. Okay, you should be 100% certain about the things that you are doing, especially in stock market. Okay, now here also we are going to jump into the fundamentals here. The stock price is 246, market cap 11,170, reserves 2,421, and debt of 321. So debt to equity ratio is also excellent at 0.13. 3 years average sales growth 20.72, average profit growth 27.28, average earning per share growth 23.03. Interest coverage ratio 44.22, current ratio 4.62, operating profit margin 20, industry P is 35.80, stock P is 29. As this is the target of the video, to find undervalued stocks, so obviously it's undervalued here. Okay, and Altman Z score 8.58. Now coming to 3 years average profit and loss statement. So we can see a clear sign of growth here in terms of sales, 1852 to 2177, then 2623. Then operating profit 342, 459, then 529. Operating profit margin 18%, 21%, 20%. So it is maintaining an operating profit margin of around 18 to 20%, which is good. Now shareholding pattern. So shareholding pattern, if we check the last 2 quarters, we are getting to see that the promoters have kept their stake consistent at 43.87%, whereas the FIs have slightly increased their stake from 21.95 to 22.19. DIs have also increased their stakes from 4.30 to 4.55. So clearly there is strong sign in shareholding pattern that this stock is definitely worth keeping, okay, worth investing, and the smart money is increasing their stake. So that tells a lot. Both FIs and DIs and promoters have kept their stake consistent. That is a good sign. Okay, and if we go to the charts now, Marksans Pharma, what do we see? First we'll start with weekly. So we can see it has already given a good rally here from November 2022 to December 2024, 491, almost 500% in almost 2 years. Okay, and now we can see it is turning this resistance as its support. Okay, this area was resistance here 175 around, and it is slowly turning into support. And if I use the moving averages 50 weeks moving average and 30 and 20, 10 also, we can see that the stock is trying to gain momentum, but it has not yet gained momentum as of now, strong momentum. So I can simplify certain things here. I can draw one line here like this, and you can see as the stock is coming close to this line, we are getting to see some kind of weakness. So again it might come down here from 250 level, or maximum it can go to this level, 280 level. Again it is definitely going to come down. So what I would suggest is that you should keep an eye on this stock, and this 250 to 280 level, let's say if we go on the higher side, safer side, this is 260, almost 257 to 60. So we have to wait for the stock to form a basing pattern here like this, and then give a breakout. So that will be a proper breakout. So 260 is the level you need to watch. So as of now, what I think is that it might go up a little bit and again come down. It could happen, but for you the task will be to keep the stock in your watch list and track their price action, and also any fundamental news if you come across. So definitely those things are important. You need to know what development is going on in the stock, in the company. That will be very helpful. So okay, so remember this level 260, okay, 260 to 280, these are the levels. Between this, the stock is going to be play a crucial role. We have to see where the price action is heading. Okay, so this was all about Marksans Pharma. So we are done with 2 stocks. Okay, now it's time for the third stock, and the initial is S, and this stock belongs to auto sector, auto component sector. What is the name? The name is Shriram Pistons. Okay, so let's check Shriram Pistons. Okay, so SHRI, Shriram Pistons and Rings. Okay, and as you can see in the key points, the stock is primarily engaged in manufacturing of pistons, piston rings, piston pins, piston rings, engine valves, and various automotive components. Okay, so I will share the link. Like I already mentioned, you need to go through it, and you can see it has a big clientele base. All popular names: Nissan, Ford, Honda, Mahindra, Maruti, Tata, Bajaj, Hero, TVS, Yamaha, Ashok Leyland. So almost all names are covered here. So definitely this stock is something that you should keep your eye on. Okay, now coming to the profit and loss statement, if we focus on last 3 years performance, we can see the sales have gone up from 2609 to 3089, then 3550. Very good increase in sales. Operating profit 460 to 642, then 724. There is increase in operating profit. Operating profit margin 18% to 21%, then 20%. Okay, and if we go to the earning per share section, there also we are seeing increase 66.70 to 100.47, then 115. Clearly this stock is growing. Now coming to shareholding pattern, what does it tell us? If we focus on the last 2 quarters, so 43.75, the promoters have kept their stake constant. FIs have increased their stake from 4.50 to 5.30. So definitely there is some interest in FIs. They are increasing their stake. In March quarter they have increased. Now if you come to the DIs holding 13.06 to 13.15, although small, but still they have also increased. So the smart money has increased their stake in this company. And if I go back little bit earlier, you can see there has been increase. Okay, 11.80 to 12.74, then 12.74 to 13.06, then 13.15. So DIs have consistently increased their stake. Same with FIs, 1.99%, 4.27, 4.50, 5.30. Clearly the smart money is interested in this stock, and definitely this is a major factor you should consider and keep this stock in your watch list. Do not let it go. Okay, now let's go to the price action. Shriram Pistons and Rings. Okay, now if I go to the weekly time frame, we are getting to see a beautiful breakout here. Okay, where is the breakout? Let me just show you. This is a weekly time frame, and I can draw one trend line like this connecting all these points. And if I go to the daily time frame, we can see a big gap up breakout. Okay, you can see it went up 14% on this day, and I am sure the volume will be high. It is extremely high. Okay, and you can see the same thing going on here. and the stock has currently crossed its all-time high of around 2400. So is this a good time to invest in this stock? Well, technically I would say it's not the good time. Why? Because it has already covered a major distance here. You can see it has gone up by almost, if I measure from here, it has gone up by 33% in 15 days, a massive rally. So I would like you to wait for the consolidation. Okay, you have to keep this stock in your watch list and see what pattern it is forming here. There is a chance that it may not go all the way down. It could come to this level 2200 and then bounce up from here sharply. Okay, that could happen. Okay, so you need to be prepared for that, but there is also a chance that it could come down and fill this gap that it has created, 1800 to 2000 level. 1800 to 2000 level, it could come down. So you have to keep the stock in your watch list and watch it on a daily time frame basis. That will be a better idea. Do not be in a rush. Okay, just a good quality stock purchased at the wrong price becomes a bad investment. Remember this quote. This is very important, and it plays very well with all the stocks. Okay, that's why timing is very important. If you are buying around 10% above the ideal price, that is fine. 10 to 12% is fine, but 30-40% above that is bad, because that is the percentage of margin people use for swing trading, and you are buying at a high premium, then that's not a good thing. So keep this stock in your watch list and wait for the perfect time. So wait for this 2000 to 2000 level, see if it sustains there, if it stays there, okay, in this level. Okay, if it does not, it will come down to this level, 1800 to 2000. These are the two possible scenarios. Okay, so that is all about the three stocks which are undervalued and fundamentally strong as well. So I hope you like this video. Please hit the like button, subscribe to Financial Impulse, and also share this with other friends and other people. And also, if you are liking such kind of videos, mention in the comment section. I will make part 2, 3 and like that, because obviously you know that when the market starts a bull run, not only 2 to 3 companies give a breakout and start rally, many companies give, and I will divide those companies into multiple videos, and I can bring more videos like this. And also, if you are liking my analysis, consider joining the Financial Impulse community, where you will get more stock analysis posts, and also you will be able to chat with me one-to-one directly on Discord. Thank you for watching. I'll meet you in the next one. Bye. Take care.